What if I told you that some of the biggest names in music, sports, and Hollywood might be tied to Diddy in ways the public was never meant to see? Comedian Katt Williams, known for never holding back, just revealed shocking connections between Diddy and some of the most powerful celebrities alive. And let's be clear, when Katt talks, people listen, because he doesn't sugarcoat anything. From Jay-Z and Beyonce to LeBron James, and even some unexpected names, the web of relationships is deeper, darker, and stranger than you think. So grab your popcorn, because today we're diving into the world of fame, power, and secrets, Hollywood style.
Talk about the Diddy trial. So,
yes,
so many celebrities continue to be name dropped during this explosive testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Whitney Houston's been named, Mike Myers, Mariah Carey, a few A-list stars who came up during the testimony during the third week of Diddy's sex trafficking and racketeering trial.
Club Shay Shay, yeah. I was trying to do something there that hadn't been done. I thought that I had figured out the algorithm mathematically, and I thought that I could show that. And when I wrote it out to kill the careers of the people I was talking about, right? But it was so vicious that I erased all of the knockout blows and just left the jabs so that the comic I'm talking about knows that I know your real story. Motherfucker. I'm gonna tell this, but you know what else I know. So, yeah, I was...
Do you want to tell any of those stories now?
Well, I'm saying... Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. T.G. Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
So Katt Williams said it. The lawsuit started coming out right after he said it, and he said all would be exposed. He heavily implied, and this is again an allegation, that Lucien Grange was having some sort of a homosexual relationship with Diddy. So he is the person that controls Diddy, that Lucien Grange was aware of these parties, that Universal Music Group was aware of these parties. Essentially, that Diddy is the thug and the gangster working on behalf of Lucien Grange. They did not know that he was reporting them. I mean, when I read through that lawsuit, Rodney made it very clear that he had hidden cameras. And if you are a person like LeBron who says ain't no party like a Diddy party, you got Ashton Kutcher talking about what happens at Diddy parties stays at Diddy parties. And finally you learn via the press that actually Diddy has been collecting evidence on all of you and you don't know where those tapes are. That will buy your silence for quite some time, because you're hoping that if you keep your head low, you're not going to be revealed as one of these people that was engaged in some of these acts, whether they were heterosexual or homosexual, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're just cheating on your wife and you don't want that to get out into the public. Maybe you were, as Katt Williams described it, in one of the rooms. He said you could just walk around the house. He said this on stage years ago, that you could walk around the house and you would see people engaged in various sex acts. And again, Katt Williams was someone who was dismissed as crazy and dismissed as a drug addict. And it turned out that, or it seems that if these allegations are proven to be true, and I believe they are, then he was telling the truth.
Do you think that like stars and get offered that kind of thing, like to compromise themselves sexually for entertainment?
I was as shocked as anybody about how powerful Harvey Weinstein was at the time that I was meeting with him, and how he could not be told no. You follow what I'm saying?
They'll figure out some way.
Right, so I thought that didn't apply to me because I don't care about nothing but bitches and good business, right? In these scary situations, I don't even leave it up to me. Like, I'm gonna do what the superhero would do in this part of the movie regardless.
That's a good way to think about things in general.
Yeah.
What would the superhero do right
First, let's start with Katt Williams himself. This isn't the first time Katt has gone viral for exposing Hollywood. He's been outspoken for years, calling out the entertainment industry for shady practices, power abuse, and behind-the-scenes deals that most celebrities are too scared to even whisper about. And here's the thing, love him or hate him, Katt has a reputation for speaking the uncomfortable truth. His interviews often leave people gasping because he connects dots nobody else dares to touch. So when Katt Williams says that Diddy's circle involves some of the most elite names in entertainment, people stop and think twice.
I heard that you bought a military base in Alabama. Is that true? A military base?
As starving comedians would do.
Now, I don't know if you're being truthful or not. Did you really buy one?
Yeah, Fort McClellan. Yeah,
What?
because the reason why like my life works in golf and off the golf course is because I follow instruction well, right? So if I see somebody do a good job, I just want to do a good job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow the example.
Yeah.
Right? So Tyler Perry got a military base.
That's correct.
Made it into a movie studio and started making movies. Katt Williams.
Bought a military base. Are you making movies?
I'm not wearing dresses. Yeah,
No,
making movies. You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was.
Sir, no one, why no? He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? And Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract. That's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike, because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
Let's start with the biggest names Katt dropped, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, on the surface, their connection with Diddy makes sense. They've been in the same music circles for decades, attending the same events, collaborating with similar artists, even throwing legendary parties together. But Katt hints that the bond goes deeper. Some believe Jay-Z and Diddy share more than just business ties, that their relationship is part of a bigger network of influence in the entertainment industry. Think about it. Jay-Z is considered one of the most powerful figures in hip-hop. Beyonce is not just a singer, she's an icon with global reach. If you align with them, you've got access to an empire. But the question is, did Diddy need them, or did they need him? And that's where speculation starts to heat up. Some say Diddy was the one who opened certain doors for Jay-Z in the early days. Others argue Jay-Z kept Diddy close because he knew the power Diddy held behind the scenes. What do you think? Was this friendship mutual, or was it strategic? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Jaguar Wright told us that Diddy was being set up by Jay-Z. And this is the one thing I never forget, because she said, how do you guys not see the lineup? Jay-Z has lined up person after person over the years to stay number one, and he's not doing shit different than all of these other people like Diddy and R. Kelly. The first person she named in this lineup was D. Haven, and D. Haven and Jay-Z were childhood best friends. And D. Haven has spoke out against Jay-Z for years, saying that he believed that Jay-Z set him up with the feds to get arrested. Jaguar Wright also listed Big L, and Big L is who gave Jay-Z his start in the hip-hop industry, and then Big L was randomly murdered. And then Jaguar Wright talked about Jay-Z setting up Dame Dash and everything that he did to him during the Rockefeller days, and even said that Jay-Z took his love Aaliyah. And I mean by unaliving her. Jaguar Wright explained that the only reason that Jay-Z treated Dame Dash this way is because he was so mad at the fact that Dame Dash got Aaliyah and that Aaliyah didn't want to be with him. And the crazy part is Dame Dash even confirmed this and talked about it.
The most fucked up shit was Aaliyah dying. That was the most fucked up shit. And all the shit I had to deal with that. You'd be surprised how people act when they think you're hurt. That's when they really start trying to make moves on you. But
that's when they try to make moves on you? That's terrible.
You remember that when that time I was beefing in Def Jam and shit? Like when I was, they got that tape of me flipping on Kevin Lyles, and they made that meeting to do some shit behind my back. So that's when they go. And you know, business is ruthless like that. Life is ruthless like that. Jay was trying to get at her as well, and I didn't know. And then she, like, it got brought up, and I was like, both of y'all. But it never worked out for them, and we were both like trying to get at her. I like kind of eased up, but then we ran into each other. It's a long story.
Was he bitter?
Obviously. Yeah, he felt the way.
The true reason of Rockefeller's breakup.
But everybody knows that shit. One of our last texts before she went there, because she couldn't text from there, and it was the BlackBerry at the time, was I don't like the plane. And I literally was like, don't get on it. I literally was like, don't get on it. But it was like, it was.
Let's talk about those parties for a second. For years, whispers about Diddy's legendary parties have circulated in Hollywood. They're not your average A-list get-togethers. According to insiders, these events were extravagant, wild, and sometimes crossed lines that would shock the public. Now, Katt Williams paints these parties as more than just entertainment. They were a stage where alliances were formed, secrets were shared, and reputations could be destroyed. And here's the chilling part. Once you're in that circle, it's almost impossible to walk away without consequences.
Are you related to Luda?
No, so we were both invited to an Illuminati thing. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. I didn't get it. I'm not mad about it.
How much money they give? 200?
Sir, Fast and Furious is on what number right
10.
now?
Did you start to worry any about your own safety and stuff?
Well, what it was that I was attempting to do was impossible. So before I do this interview, there is no Illuminati. It's just a joke. It's just something that crazy people talk about. There's no such thing as our side and God's side. None of that is even real. Yeah. I gotta come and make it real. So that's why when I said that, nobody came out and went, that's not true. I'm on God's side. If part of the ritual is wearing a dress, then we should be able to look through entertainment and see all of these people being made to wear a dress.
Yeah, you don't see the dog catcher show up every other year.
Like, it's not a thing.
In a nice skirt, or you don't see an electrician.
Right. So
come up in a blouse every now and then.
So here's the big question for you. Do you think these celebrities are genuinely close to Diddy? Or do you think there's something deeper going on behind the scenes? Are Katt Williams' revelations just his perspective? Or are they a window into a side of Hollywood we're not supposed to see? I want to hear what you think. Drop your theories in the comments, because this conversation is far from over. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure you smash that like button, share it with a friend, and hit subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive. Because trust me, this is just the beginning. Hollywood has secrets, and we're here to uncover them one story at a time.